today we are at my mom's house and we are gonna make tamales, vegan tamales. Are you ready to help? Yeah!
So here's my list of ingredients, and I've also recorded the individual ingredients for a visual representation. You need chile California, you also need jalapenos, and depending on how spicy you want it, you can always add more. You need garlic, onions, potatoes, chile guajillo, your preferred mock meat. You also need canned jalapenos and tomatoes, white vinegar. You need bay leaves, black pepper, and cumin seeds. And I also like using this vegetable stock. This is my favorite. You need your corn husks, and of course you need your masa preparada. And that's it.
Is going to wash the peppers. You don't sound excited for washing peppers.
So before we get to work, we're gonna make sure everything is clean. Here we are washing our potatoes and our peppers and tomatoes. So just make sure everything is nice and clean before you get chopping. While Connie and Sarah chop up all the vegetables, I will start getting the sauce ready. This sauce will be used for the filling or the guisado, and also for the masa to give it that nice red color. So you're gonna use the chile guajillo or the dried peppers, and you're gonna add some garlic. You're also going to add all of your spices. So the bay leaves, the black pepper, and the cumin seeds will go in there, and a chunk of onion, as well as some water to blend it all up. So now that our sauce is ready, I'm gonna help Connie and Sarah chop up all the vegetables. Here we are using this amazing mock meat that we get from Tijuana, and I'm cutting some peppers and also some canned jalapenos. I am going to use a decent amount of jalapenos because I like my tamales to be really spicy. I'm not giving specific measurements because it really depends on how many tamales you're making and how spicy you want them to be. All of these beautiful and colorful vegetables will go in our filling or the guisado that goes in the tamal. So Sarah is helping us put the mock meat in the pan, and we're gonna let it sit there and cook for a little bit before we add our vegetables. Once the meat has turned a little bit brown, you can start adding everything else. To flavor everything up, you're going to use some of that sauce that we made earlier, and you're also going to use either some salt or your favorite vegetable stock. I really like using this one from Vegetal, but you can use whatever you like. And then once you've added all your vegetables, the last thing will be to add a scoop of vinegar. Now cover it up and let it cook until the vegetables are nice and soft. To make the mushroom tamales, we're going to repeat the same process. We're going to add all the vegetables to the pan. Again, add some of that awesome sauce that we made earlier, but don't forget to save some for the tamal dough or the masa. And once again, add your vinegar and your preferred salt or seasoning. Wash your corn husks and make sure you get rid of all the thread-like fibers that grow in them. And now we're gonna prepare the masa. To flavor it, add some salt or vegetable stock. And then you're gonna add a decent amount of baking powder to make the masa a little bit more fluffy and soft. Add the rest of the sauce that we made in the blender that was also used in the filling, and a bit of water before you blend everything up. While the dough is blending, we are going to add the mushrooms to our second batch of filling or guisado, and we're gonna mix everything up.
Come on, pick him up. I'm afraid to. He's gonna bite me. He's gonna come around. He doesn't like being touched by strangers.
Or you.
Or me. Anybody but
Now that the dough or the masa is ready, we can finally start assembling the tamales. It is a Mexican tradition to have generations of women in the family gathered around the table making the tamales for special occasions like Christmas and other festivities. And even though it is not Christmas yet, I wanted to introduce the new women in my family, Connie and Sarah, to our beautiful culture and traditions. And also, Christmas is around the corner, so Mom and I wanted to get them ready for it. I am really proud of Connie and Sarah. They sat there through the whole process. It is super time consuming, but they got the hang of it super quickly, and here's the final result. Now we're putting the tamales inside the olla. So you put water at the bottom. You can show what it looks like here. It's like a double boiler. And they'll be in the vapor for like 2 hours. Saben igual que como se ven. Tamales are ready. ¿Qué tal?
Eat that big fat one.
Woohoo!